Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Husband,
Wife!
do you remember what happened yesterday?
Well, we read the first chapter of Amos.
We did.
Yeah, and in that chapter, God was a murderous dickhead.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
And he was mad at a lot of people, like the Philistines and lots of people, whatever. Tyre, whatever the hell it was.
Ammonites.
And, and it was mostly for doing shit that God's done in the past, in the Bible.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I found it quite hypocritical.
As usual.
And overly mean.
Yes.
That was my takeaway.
Well, I mean, it said in the intro, when I was telling you what this book is about, that this is one of the more violent and vitriolic, heated books of the Bible.
Yeah, and it lived up to its end of the bargain there.
It's only 9 chapters.
Right? Yeah, I mean, well, Joel was only 3 chapters, so,
right.
you know.
Yeah, but this one's like, he's a mean son of a bitch.
Right.
Don't like.
No, I don't either. So that was Amos Chapter 1.
Sure as fuck was.
Which means that today we're getting into
Amos Chapter 2.
Let's do this.
Okie dokie. Alrighty doodle, we are going to hop into this second chapter of Amos.
All right.
This is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Is it now?
For 3 sins of Moab, even for 4, I'll not relent.
Even for 4.
Even for 4.
Not even for that 4th one.
Yeah, and 5 is right out. Because he burned to ashes the bones of Edom's king, I will send fire on Moab. Fuck those guys. That will consume the fortresses of Kerioth.
Huh.
Moab will go down in great tumult amid war cries and the blast of the trumpet.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be a war. There's going to be a war.
I'm going to get you.
Yeah.
I will destroy her ruler and kill all her officials with him, says the Lord.
Yeah, this God. The God that's, you know, the God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
This
is what the Lord says.
Yeah.
For 3 sins of Judah.
Even for 4.
Even for 4.
Yeah.
I will not relent. Because they have rejected the law of the Lord and not kept his, my decrees.
Yeah.
Because they have been led astray by false gods, those fuckers, the gods their ancestors followed, I will send fire on Judah that will consume the fortresses of Jerusalem.
Wait, weren't we just destroying Moab and some enemies, and now we're destroying Judah?
Yeah, each chapter. Do you remember in the intro?
Yeah, no,
each chapter it's getting closer to home.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So here we come. It's about to get on Israel now. Okay. This is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Yeah.
For 3 sins of Israel.
Even 4.
Even for 4.
Yeah.
I will not relent.
He's not going to relent.
He won't.
This guy is not going to stop. He's going to keep going.
This guy is relentless.
He is going to kill these people really, really hardcore.
Yeah.
Because that's what God does.
One time my sister and I went to see this movie and the train would not stop. It was like the train, it was one of those like Speed, like remember the movie
Speed, the one that was on a train though?
Yeah, it was that one, right?
That train didn't stop.
No, and they kept talking about the train. And so finally, like, I think she and I and like maybe two other people were the only ones in the theater. And I go, the train, the motherfucking train. The train won't stop. Because that fucking train would not stop. It was relentless. Yeah. Just like this fucker.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered if there was like 3, even 4 roadblocks in its way.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It would have just kept going.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They sell the innocent for silver and the needy for a pair of sandals.
Damn.
Those fuckers. They're like, would you take this kid? I gotta get some more shoes. I need some fucking sandals. If I throw in a change of clothes for the kid, could I get my nails did too?
Right. Yeah.
They trample on the heads of the poor as on the dust of the ground and deny justice to the oppressed. Father and son use the same girl, ew, and so profane my holy name. They use the same girl.
Yeah, I got it. But there was a lot of that though in the Bible where they were,
But the way they phrase it, like, I took some milk out of the fridge and poured myself, like, I used a glass for the milk. I used a girl for the fucking. I used a cow for the getting the milk.
Right.
I used the stove for the cooking. And then I used the girl again for the fucking.
It was rather callous and shallow.
Yeah. They use the same girl, the way you do.
Right. Yeah. You would think if you were railing against this as a god because it was wrong, you would phrase that differently.
Right.
In a different manner.
Okay. So look. Okay. We're going to play act here. I'm God for a minute. Okay. Ready? So I'm God and I'm not really mad that they used the same girl. I'm just mad that they did it in a different God's name. I mean, my people use the same girl all the time, but they know it's about the Yahweh.
Right, yeah.
And they don't do the Asherah poles, except for in the next chapter when I yell at them for doing the Asherah poles.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. Was I supposed to contribute, or you just were monologuing as God there?
Did you have anything to offer?
I didn't really have anything to offer. No.
Honestly, like that's what he sounds like to me.
Sure. Yeah.
Like honestly.
No, it's really bad. Like the things that we are. The problem is that we are talking about things that happen under his watch and that he condones oftentimes, depending on the situation.
Right.
Right. Mm-hmm. Or at least overlooks. And it just really depends on what is happening and what needs to happen according to this God and whatever. So, like,
if you were writing a book, these things that only happen to move the plot forward, like, they would never fly. An editor would never let that pass.
Right.
Unless you were writing 50 Shades of Grey or some drivel like that, which I shouldn't say that because, I mean, the author completed the novel and published it.
Well, this is the Bible, right? It's been around for thousands of years and it's got so many followers, right? There's so many people that follow this thing. But like, you take a Star Trek fan and they're going to care way more about like correctness.
Yeah.
And holding to the same themes than what the Bible.
Like, we're Star Trek fans and we're like, that's out of character. Why is Cisco acting like that? Like, because we're watching Deep Space Nine right now, like working our way through it. And we're like, why they write him like that this episode? That's not how that goes.
Right.
Or like, oh, Dax is dead? What the fuck? I didn't know that was coming because, we never watched.
Sure.
Yeah.
But so I'm talking about more like, so like there's that, again, this is a deep cut on Star Trek, but like there's they covered this a while back where they're only allowed to go like warp 4 or 5 or something like that because it's going to destroy the fabric of the universe or something.
Yeah, that was in Next Generation.
Sure.
And they brought it up. It was like a big deal.
Right. but they don't hold to that.
It never comes up again.
Right.
Not ever.
Yeah. And I'm like, wait, like, you guys can't do that. You can't go that fast because you're gonna ruin the universe.
You have to only save that for emergencies.
Right.
If you do it at all.
Yeah.
It should be like the lead in the pipes, illegal.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, have you been hearing the reports that they're like, we should really make it illegal and make people replace the pipes in their houses, right? And then the rest of America is like, wait, I thought we already made that law. And they're like, oh, I mean, we did it for like buildings, but not like houses, like Michigan and stuff.
Right.
And then we're like, what? So we're just living with all this, like, there's literally no safe amount of lead.
Right.
Like, not even, it's not like, well, if you just have a little bit, if you only go to warp 4, it should be okay. No lead, no warp.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
No. Anyways.
So I'm just saying, though, that Star Trek, fans are much more, they hold the storyline to its word.
Yeah.
Like they get mad when things don't, hold to what they say.
Right. As do any fandom.
Right.
Any fandom holds its characters and plot lines accountable and says, writers, you failed us.
Right.
Or they might say, ooh, that happened during the writer's strike. So that tracks that was a bad season.
Sometimes things happen in a series where they're like, no, we're going to disregard that because it doesn't fit with the rest of the overarching story, right? So some things that happen fall outside of canon.
Sure.
But it's still known that they fall outside of canon.
Right.
Whereas in the Bible, canon is 2,000 years worth of the same fucking literature.
Yeah.
And it doesn't
and they don't
match
care.
up.
And the fans don't care.
The fans don't care.
And I'm like, why do I care more about your fandom than you do?
Right?
That makes no fucking sense.
It's problematic.
Y'all are the passionate ones, right? The passion, of the Christ, right?
Right.
Like y'all are the ones that are trying to convince me how awesome this is. Well, I'm just reading it, and I'm like, okay, tell me when we get to the good bit where it all comes together. And then, we're getting to the end of the Old Testament and it is not coming together.
No.
It's falling even further apart.
I think it's the holes in the plot, like the things that don't mesh up for me. And it's consistently all the way through because every episode, every chapter, we've had something to say.
Yeah.
About
it's consistently inconsistent.
Yeah.
And it's consistently hypocritical.
Right.
And it's consistently grotesque.
Yes.
And that is not any religion I want to be part of.
Right.
So, all right. I'm so sorry. Let's continue with chapter 2.
Yeah.
So those fucks use the same girl and so profane my holy name.
Got it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. They lie down beside every altar on garments taken in pledge. Oh, so when somebody's like bringing in like a sacrifice, right?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this is nice threads, so let's lay down and fuck on it.
Is that that's what they do?
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, they lie down beside every altar on garments taken in pledge.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the house of their god, they drink wine taken as fines. See, that's what I'm saying. Like all this stuff that is coming in for a reason, they're like, and that is mine, and that is mine. And
right, which is exactly what we were saying was happening from the get-go, because why that's what was happening.
Like, oh, are you mad that the grifty fucks are grifting?
You're telling I can't accept the fact that these people would take things from people as a sacrifice, quote unquote, and then just let it rot.
Yeah.
Like no.
Okay, so the first time that so my sister and my mom and I like briefly attended this, I want to say it was like a Methodist church in San Antonio, and like they did communion. I didn't because I have never like been into that. Like it's just creepy and weird to me.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't grasp it.
Why would you want to eat the blood and
And
Or
I'm
drink
like,
the blood and eat the body of a dead person.
I didn't want to pretend I was
Right, yeah, it's
eating
just
and
weird,
drinking
right?
a person. Yeah, like I couldn't grasp what it was.
Sure.
And I was in high school, so I wasn't like just, this little kid that's like, I don't get it. What?
Right. No, you're like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
No, I'm good, man.
Yeah, so, like,
I don't know what this is, but it seems real cultish.
Yeah, I just watched from afar, right? And so, but my mom was friends with the pastor who was a lady,
Okay.
which was a big deal because
Sure.
not all Christianity allows women to be leaders.
Sure.
So this is a big deal. So after the service is done, she's got like these leftover loaves of bread, and it was so like disconcerting, like, a half hour ago, it was the body of Christ, but now it's just like, hey, do you want to take this home? Otherwise, I got to throw it away. You know what I mean? Like, what? It was the body of Christ, but now is just Panera at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Yeah, that is a little, that's funny.
Yeah. I couldn't. I was like,
What are we going to do with this leftover Christ? Jesus.
I hate it when we
Fucking-
have all
we-
this Jesus laying around.
We always have too much Christ. What the fuck?
I'm like, buy less. Like, better that you run out of body.
Yeah,
Right?
right, yeah.
I guess not. You got to have too much body. I can't do communion. That's a whole different ball of weird.
Right, yeah.
All right. So anyways, he's like, grifters are grifting.
Yes.
And that pisses me off because I'm God and only my people get to grift.
But not really.
But
Well, yeah,
only
whatever.
sometimes.
Sure.
On some Thursdays.
Yeah.
Yet I destroyed the Amorites before them, though they were tall as fuck. They were tall as the cedars and strong as the oaks. Them
Okay.
giants.
Yeah,
Remember
that was-
the Amorites?
Was that what they were? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The Amorites and the
I can't remember
Amalekites?
exactly which ones were the giants, but the Amorites sounds right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But there was another one that started with A too. And I want to say it was the Amalekites.
I don't
but
remember at this point.
I could have it totally confused.
Sure.
I'm known to do that. It started with an A. Okay. Yeah. So these fucks were tall, and God destroyed them, but y'all still grifting, and I'm pissed. I destroyed their fruit above and their roots below. I burned up that plant. I brought you up out of fucking Egypt and led you 40 years in the wilderness to
just
give
does
you the
not
land
let
of the
that
Amorites. I know. He, like, strings attached forever.
Right?
Like,
We can never forget about Egypt.
dude, it's been centuries at this point.
Right.
Like, hundreds of fucking years, and you're still bringing that up.
And
Oh my
moreover, we've
God.
discovered it never fucking happened, man.
I know.
I mean, most likely it never happened. I mean,
Right?
based on all of archaeological evidence, it never fucking happened.
Okay, but like, let's say you're like living in the what is this, like the negative 700s, right? Like the 700 and
Yeah.
some odd BCEs,
Right, yeah, yeah.
right? So I know it's not negative, but so like I'm seeing it on a timeline, and so the BCEs are the negative numbers,
yeah.
right? So okay, you're walking around in fucking negative 700 and some BCE, right?
Sure.
And you're like talking to God, right? And God's like, I brought you guys out of Egypt. And he's like, that was so long. Like, we're negative 700, but that was like negative 5,000, like,
Right.
or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like, God.
That would be like if Thomas Jefferson were our God and he was like, I brought you out of Appalachia.
Like,
And I'm
what?
like, what? Thanks for the Louisiana Purchase, man, but fuck off.
Right? Like, I mean, what, like Lewis and Clark, right? Like, what even?
Yeah.
Weren't Lewis and Clark the guys?
they were the ones that explored,
surveyors,
yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay. I was just
And
making sure.
I think it was Sacagawea.
Yeah.
Went with them.
And they raped her a lot.
That was my understanding, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Not good.
No, but she's got a coin now, so I mean, I guess.
I guess that
All
evened
spread.
up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it would be like if those surveyors were like, we surveyed the land, we led you across the rest of the United States of the Americas.
Right.
And like you said, you know,
Right. I just use
Louisiana
a
Purchase.
different. Yeah.
I know. I really wanted to like tie it together like, wait, what? That was those guys, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah. And we would be like, yes, and thank you for that centuries ago, sir. You raped people, though. So.
But it's not even fucking relevant 200 or 300 years later, right?
Much less hundreds and thousands of years later.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Get over yourself, my guy.
Right.
You know what? God needs to go fuck in a sheriff hole. That's what. Yeah. Yeah. He is just salty because his wife done left him. They wrote her out of the picture.
Right.
I also raised up the prophets from among your children and Nazarites from among your youths. Is this not true, people of Israel?
Well, to be fair, when he was writing this, the Nazarites, they were a thing that was early on in the Bible. We never heard about them after that ever again.
Right.
So it's funny that he says that because it's like, yeah, I guess according to the early Bible, that's true, but it kind of got left to the side.
But then we start hearing about the Nazarites again because
of the prophets, though.
No, yeah, but what I'm saying is in the New Testament, we're going to hear about the Nazarites because Jesus is of Nazareth. You know, Jesus of Nazareth.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So we'll hear about them.
Okay, so it's still something they probably talked about back then, but it lost favor for a while or something.
I guess.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, who knows?
We didn't talk about the Nazarites for a long time in the Bible. So.
Yeah. And
they were kind of important at one point. So
I mean, not as important as the Levites, I guess, but still,
even they kind of disappeared. They did for a bit.
And it's like it was a birthright, and then it was just a club,
right?
Well,
that's what I'm saying. There's no consistency.
None. But you, continues the God, he's declaring all this shit.
Yeah.
But you made the Nazarites drink wine. Oh, remember that? And commanded the prophets not to prophesy. But that was God tempting them. Remember?
No, they didn't. That was another group. That was not the Nazarites.
Not the Nazarites?
No. That was some tribe that lived out in the...
They were non-drinkers.
I can't remember the name of the tribe, but it was not the Nazarites.
No? Okay. Well, I really wanted it to be them because they were the non-drinkers.
And besides, it wasn't God tempting them. It was, I think that was Isaiah that was bringing them in and having
He's
them...
like,
watch. He was putting on a show for the other people to show how well they held
He's like, watch. They're not even going to fucking drink. Watch.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, want a beer?
Right.
Hey, I got some good wine over here. No? Are you sure? I won't tell.
But no, that was not the Nazarites.
All right. Well, it could have been, though.
It couldn't have been because it wasn't.
But
so.
I mean, it might as well have been, though, for all I care.
Okay.
Is what I mean.
I see.
Yeah. Now then, continues God.
Yeah.
I will crush you as a fucking cart crushes when loaded with grain. You know, when you put too much shit in your car and it weighs down and the axle falls off the back? That's what I'm going to do to you, said God.
Okay.
Really? Well, that's oddly specific.
It really is.
It's very strange and weird.
Yeah.
Like, can I...
So, so you're like, what, load rocks up on me or what's happening?
What's in the trunk?
I don't understand exactly what he's planning on doing here.
Full on you because I'm riding on a moped. Boom. The swift will not escape. The strong will not muster their strength. And the warrior will not save his life.
Okay.
Except for if he's Worf. Worf is a warrior, but he is not a merry man. But he will always be a warrior and save somebody's life.
Yes. Okay. I'm looking at wife very questioningly right now because I'm like,
mark
what?
your bingo board if you
What
just heard him roll his eyes at me. Because, okay, look, it says, the warrior will not save his life. And all I could imagine is like Worf going, the hell you say.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, well, no, I guess I was kind of, we talk about Star Trek sometimes.
I know.
And we did already in this episode.
Yeah.
But that was like to assume that everybody knows how to relate Worf to the Bible.
I know that we're
separate.
I know that we're almost done. There's like 2 sentences left, but sure. I gotta say something Star Trek related, actually, totally off topic.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we are on the last episode, the last season of Deep Space Nine.
I believe, yeah.
Yeah. So we did not know that Jadzia dies.
No, we did not.
And so
post spoiler alert.
I mean, honestly, like a show that old, can it be spoiled?
I mean, it could. Maybe there's people like, watching it right now, and they've never, much like us, never saw the end of Deep Space Nine.
Well,
you never know. We just spoiled it for somebody.
Okay, Bruce Willis was a ghost the whole time.
Jeez.
So anyway, we didn't pause it and like talk about it.
Right.
But it was very shocking because we just assumed, oh, this is Star Trek, they'll bring her back, whatever.
Yeah.
And they kind of did, but not really.
They brought
the Dax
the
symbiont back in a different individual, but Jadzia is gone.
Yes.
And that was just like, what?
Right.
How dare?
Mm.
Like, I want to read the trivia and find out why. Like, what happened?
Right.
Did she, like, get a deal somewhere else? Did she just be like, I'm out? Was there sexual harassment involved? Were they like, bitch, we don't like you anymore. You're a diva, and write her off? Like, I have no idea what happened.
Nor do I.
Huh.
Nor do I.
All right. Let's wrap this chapter up. Two sentences. Ready?
Yeah.
The archer, remember I just said the warrior won't be strong and the fasty guy won't be fast?
Right.
Yeah. The archer will not stand his ground. The fleet-footed soldier will not get away. And the horseman will not save his life.
I see.
Even the bravest warriors will flee naked on that day, declares the Lord. The end. That was shocking.
Why are they going to be naked?
Because they don't even have time. They're like, okay, so like you're supposed to have a bug out bag, right? Okay. So like you grab it on the go. If there's an emergency, right? You have all your documents and change of underwear and, toothbrush and you grab it and you go, right? Your bug out bag, right? These guys didn't even have a chance to like put on their undies.
But what does it matter whether they were fleeing or not? Because he's going to kill them all anyway. Like they said, the swift won't survive.
Okay,
the
because
horse people won't survive.
Let me ask you this:
will survive.
Even though we don't believe in an afterlife, right?
Okay.
But let me ask you this: your legacy, okay? Would you you're about to be murdered? Okay. Would you rather be murdered while you're wearing clothes or while you're naked?
While I'm wearing clothes.
Right. So
So this is just a humiliation on top of the...
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to murder you, but first I'm going to watch you run around naked.
Got it.
In front of each other.
Yeah.
And I'm going to laugh at all your flopping willies.
Literally like the kid that was frying ants.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's just like, I'm going to torture and kill you all.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to point and laugh.
Right.
Because I'm God, hear me roar.
Yeah. Unless you beg for mercy and say you love me a lot.
And I might not hear you. It just depends on my fucking mood and which way I'm looking. And if there's a tall tower on a different part of the planet, whatever.
Right.
Fuck that guy.
All right. Well, you got anything else for today?
No, fuck this chapter. Fuck this book. Fuck this Bible.
That was Amos Chapter 2.
Sure as fuck was.
And we will actually be back tomorrow with, it's going to be a day off for most of you, but it'll be a special Patreon episode for those on Patreon. Mm-hmm. You'll get to hear a teaser on our regular feed. And obviously, we would love it if you joined us on Patreon and helped us out. Mm-hmm. You can get memberships as low as $1 a month, and it really does make a difference to us.
It really does.
And so just if you can, head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and join us over there so you can catch the new Patreon episode that we'll be releasing tomorrow.
Yes. And then after that, we'll be back with Amos Chapter 3.
All right. We'll see you then.
Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.